Famcast Media, bitch.
You're listening to From the Dungeon Podcast with Dee Rotten.
With all the noise. Your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? This is Dee Rotten, and I'm fucking here with From the Dungeon Podcast, and I have with me today one of the other half of the guitar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Like, I fuck up that shit, but the other half of the guitar section of the Human Extinction, Stephen, brother. What's up, man?
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. You know, just fucking, you know, coming down from a fucking, you know, paranoid high, but, you know, it was good. You know, put me to sleep, got some rest.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
How's everything going on with you, bro?
Pretty good, man. I got some content coming out next month. One of my buddies has a collaboration page on YouTube.
Okay.
So they needed a guitar player, so I filled in. They do like a band of the month type deal.
Mm-hmm.
This month is Blink 182, and then they've done like
Oh, so you're just like playing covers and shit, right?
yeah. So they
dope.
needed somebody to step in because they had a guitar player drop out for two of the songs. So next month I'm gonna be on those. So these last few days I've been like filming and recording for all that.
I would not picture the way you look to be playing a Blink song.
Oh,
you know?
it's even crazier because next month is Paramore month.
I don't picture you playing this shit, dude. Oh my god, man.
You want to know what makes it even better though? I played it on this guitar.
What, the V? Was it a King
Yeah.
V? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you only. Oh wait, that's a 6-string, right?
No, it's a 7-string actually, but
Oh shit.
I just tuned it so that I could transpose everything and play it the way it should be. I'm just playing it in different spots because it's 7-string.
Is that a King V or a Flying V?
This is a Flying V. It's actually one of Legator's newer models. It's the one that I'm playing in our video for Equilibrium.
Mm-hmm. So are you like, because I see like I've always wanted to ask, are you sponsored by that guitar company?
Yeah, I'm sponsored by them, and I also work for them.
Oh shit, man! Because I'm like, dude, this guy's keep getting guitar. I'm like, hey, he's sponsored, bro. That's fucking dope, man. I just walk into his shop and just say, hey, let me get gimme, or you know, how does that work out?
Like, I've gotten guitars before, but mainly it's an artist discount. And on top of that too, there'll be like some, like I have a few guitars that have what's it called? That have like the prototype numbers and stuff like that. So they're guitars that they didn't mean to sell as retail. So it's like I get like special dibs on them.
Do you only specifically play that guitar, or do you play other guitars?
Yeah, just because I'm a very like loyal type person. So it's like if I get that support, I'm like, okay,
so you're not going out and buying yourself a Strat or a fucking Les Paul or something like that, you know?
No. I'm just sticking to Legator pretty much. I have 9.
God damn. Now you got some sweet ones, dude. They look like straight up customized, bro. It just look nice.
Yeah, I definitely do a lot of hot rodding for my guitars, but you know, the stuff that's coming out in 2021 though, like there's one model that I have my eye on, and I'm definitely not going to need to hot rod that at all. Like the stuff's just getting better and better.
But do you just stick with 7 and 8s, or you don't go back to 6 no more?
Not in a really long time, just because I've gotten more accustomed to lower tuning, and I've just kind of like, I guess, somewhat developed an ear for where that's what I want to hear when I'm making my riffs. I want to hear that low end, but I also like soloing a lot. I don't like the idea of sacrificing the high string, so that's what drives me towards the 7 and 8. That I get the best of both worlds.
That's fucking dope though, man. Because I know a lot of people, they say, fucking, if you go to 7 or 8 string, bro, you go back to a 6, it feels like a baby.
It definitely does, but you know, it's just out of preference, I guess. Like I know a lot of people that play like 7-string tunings on like 6 strings, and they're just like, "Oh, this just feels better to me." It just feels weird to me. Like,
Nah, to me, man, it's like that defeats the purpose, bro. It's like, yo, you need that fat end, bro, fucking sound. You know, it's like you got a 6 string. Ain't you know?
yeah,
It's like you're Slipknot now. Get out of here. Nothing to get not trying to diss Slipknot. I like Slipknot, but it's like, you're Slipknot now, bro. They do that. You
yeah,
know?
it's always been super weird to me. Like, our A&R guy, Ryan, was telling me about a band that they play Fenders and they tune them all the way down, like past a normal 7-string tuning. And he was like trying to convince them to just get some Legator 7 strings. Like, no, we like our Fenders. He's like, all right.
I mean, I've only seen one. Like, I mean, there's probably mega fucking bands out there to do it, but I mean, I only seen one band play like fucking like real heavy shit, you know, on like a fucking Fender, and that was like VOD. I don't know if you heard of Vision of Disorder.
Yeah,
That's the only band I ever seen play like some hardcore shit on a Strat, and I'm just like, a Strat, man. I'm like, you give me a Strat, man. I'm thinking like Floyd or something, you know, like I'm not
yeah.
picturing, you know, some hard shit on it.
It's definitely a weird choice. Like, I mainly used to play the Telecaster models that we have, but
Mhm.
I've switched over a little bit to our Ghost models. These ones right here, the headless guitars.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, you got the Lisa Turtle guitars. I call those the Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell. Because she used to, I don't know if you ever watched Saved by the Bell, but I'll date myself. But fucking yeah, she played that fucking headless bass, bro, in Zack Attack, and I was like, that to me, I was always like, I consider that the Lisa Turtle model.
yeah, I have a couple of them now. Both of the ones that are next to the V over here.
I heard they're a bitch to fucking string up though.
Not with the way that we do them now. It's just a little weird to learn because like the way the bridge works is you're pretty much hooking the ball of the string in it, and
Okay,
you like there's like a little mechanism that you need to like wind it back and it locks it in.
it's like
And
it's like stringing up a floating
floating drum.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because then you lock it at the top and everything. So it's very similar.
Okay. Well, let's get into this, brother, man. Where you from, man? Are you like what part of California you from?
I was actually born in the city that I live in. So I live in Montebello. I
Okay.
lived here until I was around 4 or 5, and I
Mhm.
ended up moving to San Jose, where I lived a good chunk of my life,
Okay.
and then we came back down here. So I've been
So you did like your whole high school and everything in San Jose, or just like middle school?
most of my high school, like from like 5 until like 15.
Here goes the homie right here. Yeah, we love you, Scribble. We love you. Get the fucking black eyed children out already, bro. Stop fucking around.
Yeah, so like I'm part SoCal and part NorCal, but main
How was the school out there?
it
Like metalheadish or like jocks or fucking is it like 90210 kind of shit?
very white.
90210. We'll go with that one. It's very 90210.
Yeah,
A lot
which
of
is
a lot of Dylans and Brendas.
yeah, the main thing that I get a lot of flack for is I don't speak Spanish. And
I mean,
like
I found that kind of weird when I went to California that a lot of people didn't speak Spanish that much, and I'm like, because I mean, I'm using my wife's Peruvian,
mm,
and I was raised around Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Peruvians, Ecuadorian, and they're all like, I'm the only one that doesn't speak Spanish, So when I meet a Spanish person that doesn't speak Spanish, I'm like, huh, like, what's I mean, hey, but
yeah, that was the main thing from my schooling and from coming up and everything though, that I was surrounded by people that I had no reason to learn another language to talk to.
mhm, yeah,
And all my family that primarily speak Spanish were over here in SoCal that I only saw like once a year.
okay.
So I was never taught Spanish. I never made any strive to speak Spanish. And here I am not speaking Spanish, and I'm
Yeah, you're fucking you,
always like,
and you're still a winner, So fuck them,
I'll eventually learn. But that was like the biggest takeaway, that it's just like
It gets the
going
chicks,
from
man.
there to coming here, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, now I need to know Spanish.
That's what I grew up on. They were like, "Oh, you speak Spanish, man, you get the hot chicks." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. I only know a little bit of it. It doesn't lock in, bro. You know, I mean, I can order some food and and get by walking around the town, but comes to a conversation, I'm out. I tap.
Yeah, it's pretty much I can get by on, like, understanding it a little bit,
Mhm.
but when it comes to me speaking it back, I have an atrocious accent for it, and, it's embarrassing, but
Oh my god, man. Ah, you know what, man? It's it is what it is, bro. You know, you fucking
Yep.
if you don't, you don't. You do, you do. You'll get it one day. You
Yeah,
know.
one day.
But how did you get into I mean, I could see you know you're. I mean, I know you're into metal, but how did you get into like the metal world? Like like in high school and all that, or was it grammar school? What pulled you in to
It
like
was
rock and metal?
it was little by little. My dad always played, like, Ozzy and Metallica and stuff like that when I was a kid, so in, elementary school and all that, I had, like, I think I had, like, a little Walkman, and I had, like, a little burnt CD,
Okay.
and it just had, like, a bunch of stuff like that. It had, think I think the main song I'd always play is, like, Seek and Destroy from Metallica, and then, I got into Linkin Park when I was in, like, when I was in, like, 5th grade,
Okay.
which I always, like, bring up as, like, kinda like my first step towards wanting to be a musician because, hearing the way Chester sang, I
Mhm.
was like, "I really wanna learn how to sing." So I learned all of Chester's parts from Hybrid Theory. I
They're good.
still know to this
I
day.
saw them. I saw them on that tour, man, in Roseland in New York for the Hybrid Theory tour, man.
Yeah.
Phenomenal, bro. Fucking phenomenal live, man.
Yeah, I never got to see them. That's, like, one band that I'm like, "Damn, like, if only I would've gotten to see them, like, at least once." I had the
I mean,
chance once, and I didn't go because I'm like,
the way they sound on CDs, the way they sound live, like it just sounds perfect, bro. It's like, oh shit, it's like listening to the CD, you know?
yeah. Yeah, like, so
Oh,
that was the start of it. Little by little, I just started going, "Oh, no.
I
No,
don't
no."
know. I don't know what this is, Scribble. We just established, Scribble. Neither one of us speaks Spanish.
Eek.
Oh, here we go. Scribble got a question for you. Lincoln Park or Limp Bizkit?
I like Linkin Park way more. Limp Bizkit was a little on the cringe side.
Oh, really? Hold on, man. I'm down with the Bizkit, man. What's going on here?
I like Limp Bizkit,
Mhm.
but there's no Limp Bizkit CD that I could play front to back and have me, like, super into every song. Linkin Park, there's multiple CDs that I could listen front to back and be, like,
Really?
super into. Yeah, like, Limp Bizkit was the next band after Linkin Park
Mhm.
because I was already, like,
Like, you can't listen to everything on, like, Chocolate Starfish or fucking Significant
there's
Other?
some songs that I'm just kinda like, "Eh, I'll skip this one." I don't know. I could go the day without listening to this song, it's one of those things, but with Linkin Park, like, what is it? Hybrid Theory, Meteoria, Minutes to
I only
Midnight,
like Hybrid Theory. I could not get into Meteoria. I mean, just like the Transformer fucking song now, on the soundtrack, that
oh,
was
that's
it.
way yeah, that's, was that the CD after Meteoria?
No, they
Yeah.
don't that was that I thought that was Meteoria, which was
No, that's,
oh,
Minutes to Midnight, I think it's
you're
called.
right, yeah, and they had the ending song of Transformers, I was like, "Okay."
Then they somehow became Transformer Band because they had a song in, like, every movie.
Oh, yeah, dude, hold on, we got another question here from Scribble for you. Linkin
Mhm.
Park, the toned down radio version of new metal. Oh, never mind. It's a
Hey, that
statement.
is the perfect thing for a kid that is just getting into music, though.
Oh, yeah, like, I mean, what Jonathan Davis said it, bro. They were like, they were fucking, they were like palatable new metal. Of
Yeah,
course.
you need that. Like, a lot of people trash on certain bands. Like, I see one band that gets trashed for it a lot, it's Avenged Sevenfold. But it's like, when it comes to
Those are some
getting
cool dudes, bro. I don't understand it.
yeah, like, I like Avenged Sevenfold, but a lot of people trash on them, and the big thing and it's the same thing for Linkin Park, but just in a different way, that when it comes to guitar-driven music, Avenged Sevenfold is a very
Yeah.
easy bridge into that world because it's very listener friendly and it's very like
But
what would be
aren't
the
they the
word?
ones always covered in Pantera and shit?
Yeah, which is like a perfect way to get into that world because it's like, oh, I've heard this song before. Avenged Sevenfold covered it. This is the original, and it's
Mm.
like you need stuff like that because if you don't have stuff like that, you don't get new metalheads.
Yeah.
So that was like my bridge into it, which is perfect because, you know, the way we're describing everything is exactly how I got into everything. So it went from Linkin Park in 5th grade.
Mhm.
I discovered Limp Bizkit. I started listening to a bunch of other new metal bands. I got into Korn. I
Let me
found
let me ask you
Mudvayne.
a question. What do you think about Limp Bizkit's album without Wes Borland? Were you into that? Were you down with that one, or you just like skipped that one totally?
Um, I don't know, like there's like a couple songs where I'm like, these are kind of cool, but it
Mhm.
wasn't the same because I feel like what Wes brought to it really like expanded and made the band better than it would have been without him. And then it just showed like here's music without him, and it's just like not as good.
No.
There's just people that can make things work, and there's people that can't. And Wes is one of the dudes that made Limp Bizkit pop the way they did.
Mhm. So you said Linkin Park got you into the new metal, like going towards the new metal and going towards a little bit harder stuff, you know? But
Yeah,
I
because of the vocals mainly, like,
but I
because
mean,
it
I've seen how long have you been playing guitar though? Since 5 or like
no, I didn't start playing guitar until 14, actually.
14? And
Yeah.
your was your first guitar a BC Rich?
Yep. It was a BC Rich Warlock, the
NJ series?
it was actually the Kerry King version of the Bronze series, the one where he put his tribal thing on it, but it was still the one that you buy with the
Was it
little
the
tiny
black
amp.
was it the black with the white tribal or like,
Yep, yep,
okay.
yep, it was that one. I wish I still had it. I sold it to my friend before I, moved back to Southern California.
Mhm. Oh, hopefully he still got it, man, you know?
I think he does. He was telling me about it not too long ago.
I mean, I grew up on BC Riches, man. I mean, that was like my introduction of like guitars was like the NJ series and like Flying V Jacksons and shit. You know, it was like
Yeah.
that was before the whole new metal hit, and then everybody just went fucking Ibanez. You know, that was it, man.
Yeah, I had the whole new metal thing, but then when I was 12, like, my dad had me start, like, working out and everything.
Although
And
we got a question for you here.
favorite
Script
Korn
wants to know
album?
what's your favorite Corn album?
Honestly, I think it's self-titled.
Self-titled one?
Yeah, I think self-titled because it's just so, like it it's like everything that Korn did after
Wait, that's
started.
self-titles. That's the one with that when David left, right? The one right after, right?
No, self-titled is the very first album.
That's still considered self-titled. Wow, so they got 2 oh, wait, they got self-titled and they
No,
got
there's
untitled. Okay, never
yeah,
mind. What out there?
yeah.
Okay, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, self-titled would probably be my favorite just because it's so, like, raw and heavy, and you could hear a lot more of, like, the super heavy band influences, like, they talk about, you know, Sepultura was a big influence and everything, and if you listen to, like, the riff from Ball Tongue,
Yeah.
it's like you could totally hear it, and I don't know, it was just like the straight rawness of that album and just how heavy those parts hit.
Oh, yeah, it was just to me, it just seemed like straight fucking crunch. No fucking really not that many fucking effects pedals like they fucking added in on, Follow, you know? But, I mean, it's yeah, I mean, I remember the day, the spot, the time, everything I was when I first heard Korn. You know, and it's an awkward I was in a fucking Winnebago in somebody's driveway waiting for my friend to come back downstairs from meeting a chick, and fucking Shoots and Ladders popped on, bro, and I was like, "What the fuck is this, man?"
Yeah, it just
You know?
sounds like pure insanity.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, like, I remember seeing, at Knotfest when Korn played, they
Mhm.
played almost.
Podcast?
Yeah, yeah,
Shit.
they played the first album almost in its entirety.
Oh,
I think
shit.
they ended it with Shoots and Ladders. I don't think they played Daddy
Did you see
or
them you saw them with head or without head?
With it was like
That's the best one to go with, man.
I've actually seen them with and without him.
How is it without? I mean, I only seen him on the I saw them on the Family Values tour back in like '99. I saw
Yeah.
Corn, or '98, somewhere around there. But I mean, how was it without Head though, compared to having?
It was my very first concert. It was Family Values Tour '07.
Okay.
So I wasn't in the headspace to judge. I was just like, this is live music.
Yeah.
Which is a funny story actually, because one of the bands that played there on the Family Values Tour, the band that actually closed the side stage was a band called Droid.
Droid.
Yeah. And the singer from that band, James Eason, I ended up in a band with not too long ago.
I guess you saw fucking Scribble's uncle playing that
Oh,
tour.
really?
Hey, he's a Corn's drum tech.
Damn, that's crazy. And hey, speaking of Victor,
Oh, there goes the man. What's up, Vig?
yeah, that it was super weird because I saw James with Droid at the very first concert I ever went to.
Mhm.
And that was one of the things that further pushed me down the line to wanna be a musician and want to be a performing musician.
What kind of style was Droid though?
Very, very, like, heavy, kind of like new wave of American heavy metal type thing, and James has an extremely aggressive voice, like Jamie Joseph, Hatebreed mixed with, like, I don't know, Phil Anselmo.
Nah.
He's got a great voice for what he does, but it was super weird because I didn't know who he was when, I started jamming with one of my friends, and he was like, "Yeah, I got this vocalist, dude's badass."
Okay.
So I was like, "Alright, cool." So, we jammed, we played some riffs, and he ended up singing over him. Dude has, like, insane vocals, just super, like, aggressive, raw vocals, and I was like, "Yeah, this is really cool."
Droid the
Electronic, um, I wouldn't say they have electronic elements. I don't know. They were signed to Monkey's label, which is why they were on the Family Values tour.
Oh
But
shit.
I thought it was super weird because once I found out who he was, it all, like, kinda clicked. I was like, "I knew I'd seen this guy before."
Yeah.
And it was just super weird, man. Man, freaking Victor, man.
Vic's the man, bro. That's the fucking vocalist right there, bro.
Yeah, would not as much as I'm hyping up James right now, like, would not be working with any other vocalists than Victor.
Nobody's touching Victor, bro. Nobody's touching fucking Victor on vocals, dude.
Nah,
Like that.
dude, it was funny too.
He's
Like, I've
fucking.
been
He's the man, dude. You know, he got the hard and he got the fucking harmonies. You know, the song. I'm waiting for him to hit a ballad now, dude. Because like I'm just like, yo, you ready? Hit me with the hard. You hit me with the harmonics. Ballads next, dude.
we've actually been talking about doing a, one cover a month type thing.
Mhm.
So, I mean, ballad could be in the works for one of the covers.
Oh, dude. I mean, oh, dude. If you're going ballad, you definitely got to bust out one of those like super '80s fucking hair metal bands.
Kind of gothy looking band. No, not at all, actually. James is like big, tatted up, bald white guy. James straight up looks like he's from a hardcore band. Like,
Shit.
it's not gothy in the least.
You know what though, man? Let's gonna get into a track right here, bro.
Alright.
Uh, let me see here. You know what, man? I'll play the fucking. This is the one fucking I'm digging too. We're gonna go into martial law though, man. You want to tell me what made you have Victor re-record the vocals on that? Like, did you re-record everything, or just you just had Victor go in the studio and just re-record the vocals?
We changed the arrangement up a little bit from the way it was when we had first released it back in 2017.
Mhm.
Then we obviously wanted Victor on it, and then we wanted Sydney on it too because, like, I played bass on the original one. Sydney wasn't even in the band when we first put out, like, the old album.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we wanted it to sound better, and we wanted it to actually have elements from everybody rather than just kinda being like 'cause I'm a very collaborative person. I don't like to be like, "Oh, I wrote it this way, just play it." I want their personality and their writing style to come through.
Mhm.
So we went through all that. The only thing that I gave Victor was, kind of the idea behind it, which it was pretty cool because Victor respected because all of the songs, like these songs off of the original thing, I came up with the concepts for most of them and like the idea behind the meanings and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
Victor was respectful of that and kept it all. So martial law is, people think it's a political song, but it's not.
I thought it was kind of like fucking, what was that movie, bro? With fucking, you had 24 hours to kill people.
Oh no, like the artwork is the biggest giveaway of what it's about. Because the artwork is done, which that's our bassist Sydney's girlfriend on the artwork, actually.
That's a fucking dope cover, though, man.
Yeah, it's on the blindfold. It's written "Hail Hydra." It's
Oh, that's a fucking dope one right there, bro.
yeah, the song's about Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Get the fuck really?
Yeah, because there's a line in the movie where he tells them, Hydra created a world so chaotic, people were willing to trade freedom for security. And I said, let's run with that. Because the line in the song is "In fear we trust."
Nah.
So I was like, let's run with the idea. So Victor just went crazy with it.
Oh fuck, man, that's fucking dope, bro. Well, you know what,
Yeah.
man? We'll get into it right here, bro. This is martial law. Let me get this. Make sure the volume's up right there. Martial law, bro. You guys can go out there and cop it on iTunes. They got it on Spotify. You got it on Bandcamp or anything like that, or?
Yeah, we got to actually update our Bandcamp. But yeah, everything else is up.
All right, man. Well, this is martial law, bro. We'll be right back, bro, with Stephen. That was fucking dope, bro. That was fucking martial law, bro. Fucking Human Extinction. Actually, Scribble had a thing right here when he said he wanted to see the cover. So let me pull it up here.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, Scribble. I'll get it for you right here.
That's funny. We actually did that in our bass player's garage.
Yeah, that was okay. What we got? Scribble said it reminds him of early Mushroom Head with the low screams.
Could see that. Definitely has that low, like, I don't know. Victor has like a very, like, trying to think how to put it, a very naturally powerful voice. So it's like the way he
Mhm.
pushes his voice out, it doesn't sound forced or anything. He just has like a very like big voice. So it, like,
I
lends
mean,
itself to those low
like
vocals really well.
what I could describe his voice is like this. Like picture like a dude with like fucking humongous hands choking you. That's what it feels like when you hear his voice. Like you're gonna die, dude. You're gonna die after this fucking track.
Oh, Widowmaker Studios, my boy. That is actually the producer of pretty much every song we have out right now.
And you did a video for that too, right? No, that's that track, Martial Law. It sounded like a
Yeah.
house or something like that.
Yeah, it's actually at my house.
I was gonna ask you, like who lent you the house, dude? Where'd you guys get the house from?
Yeah. I honestly wish we could have done that with a little better quality because I don't know, like the video came out great, but it didn't come out to necessarily my expectations. But either way, like it was a great way for us to kind of put it out there that we're like at least most of a full band. We're still missing the drummer part.
Was that electrical drums or was that like a drummer or
Yeah, that was all programmed. All of our recordings are programmed drums.
doesn't sound like it. I mean I don't know. I don't have a great fucking ear for drums, but I mean to me it sounds like a fucking, natural dude behind the kit.
Yeah, that's thanks to our boy from Widowmaker Studios, Joshua Lopez. That man is a genius. We're actually flying him out here in another few weeks, and we're gonna record 2 covers that we're gonna be throwing out there.
And you gonna record any ballads covers? Little November Rain, like Victor said.
Unfortunately, not for those, but who knows? Maybe we do vocals. Yeah, there will be singing though.
I mean, I can't wait to fuck. I mean, hey man, my money's already on that fucking shit, dude. I mean, I don't care if you fucking cover November Rain, but I'll buy it, dude, because I know fucking Victor will fucking kill it. You guys are gonna murder that shit. Murders that shit, man. So, how many other bands were you in besides the Human Extinction? Like when you first started, getting into it and stuff like that. What was your first band? Because everybody's first band's name was always like, a little doozy there, So
My very first band's name was Dread.
Dread.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What stuff was like thrash metal or like?
Yeah, it was thrash. Well, I grew up in the Bay Area, so that was like the big thing. We wanted to go to our roots or whatever of thrash in the Bay. So we're like, we're gonna be a thrash metal band. We're called Dread. Like hell yeah! And we had like a stupid freaking logo with like blood dripping and everything. And I think it had like an axe on it or something. It was,
Did you get to play with any of those Bay Area fucking bands out there? Like
No, we never got to that point because by the time we started getting things together, because I was like 14, 15.
Okay.
By the time we started getting things together, it was time for me to move back to Southern California.
Ah shit! So you can peace out to those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I could feel why you left the BC Rich there. You leave your mark, man.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean,
Yeah.
is it like two totally different kind of scenes from where you are now compared to where you were back then when you left, or?
I'm not sure, to be honest. The music scene, as far as it went in San Jose, was very, very sceney weeny. A lot of dudes with the little swoopy hair and the eyeliner and everything, and skin tight jeans.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, in
Oh
San Jose
shit.
specifically. Like, so as far as the music went, it was all music like that. Some of it was cool. There was a band, trying to remember what they're called. It was like something weird. It like wasn't a real word. But they were really cool because they were like a couple of them looked like that, like all scened out and everything, but they were doing like very Kill Switch-esque music, and it was like really cool. It was actually a band that the drummer asked me if I wanted to play lead guitar in the band, and I was like, "Oh, I'm moving to Southern California."
Going where the real scene is, man. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing coming from there to here was the music scene. Because over there, it was very selective. There was that scene, there was, like, a couple of people I knew that did, like, acoustic stuff, and then there was, like, a DJ that I knew,
Okay.
but it was very small, and if there was a scene for, like, more stuff going on in San Jose, I wasn't a part of it, like, I didn't know those people, but as soon as I came over here,
Mm.
it's like everybody played music,
Yeah,
and
there's an abundance over there, bro, where you are, man. Like the
yeah,
whole
that was the biggest thing. As soon as I got over here, it was, these dudes are playing thrash, these dudes are playing rock and roll, these dudes are in a deathcore band, these dudes are in, like, a hardcore band, they got their little hardcore crew, and it was everywhere, and that was, like, the craziest thing to me because I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to do a band and all that stuff," like, "Oh, well, there's a bunch of guitar players and everything." I was like, "Really? That's crazy."
what was the first club you ever played?
The very first club I ever played was actually the Whiskey A Go Go.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we opened for Cattle Decap and Dying Fetus on the tour that they did together. I
Mm.
forgot what it was. It was something to do with, like, rain of something. I don't remember. But we opened and,
How was it in it? Did they let you, like, go to, like, the green room or whatever they call it? The
no.
no?
No, they didn't let us.
I figured you guys would be like they let people, like, tag up on the walls. That's just my imagination, like, you'll see all the names of the old rock stars and shit tagged up on the walls and shit and stuff like it was there.
Yeah, it was weird. We showed up and they pretty much just told us what slot we got, and, they were just like, "Yeah, just chill out into your slot." And, it was weird too because I was playing bass for that band, and,
Okay.
yeah, it was a band called Among the Mindless. It was a band that we had some really cool songs, but it just ended up being problematic because there was, like, so many things going on, and then our vocalist was, oh my god, she was so bad. She pretty much ruined the whole performance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it got really weird too because we were all jamming. They were even telling me that I should take over for vocals for the show,
Okay.
but then she was like, "No, no, I got this. Like, I've been practicing my parts because we recorded a bunch of scratch tracks so that she could write to him."
Yeah.
And we gave them to her. She was like, "I've been practicing my parts. I know what I'm gonna do." She literally did the same cadence for every single song. And then one of the songs, she brought on go-go dancers, 2 of them that couldn't dance.
Oh,
So we're standing there playing, and then, one of them was standing so close to my friend who was playing guitar that he actually almost fell off stage because she was, like, in his way, and he didn't wanna, like, bump her out of the way.
oh, shit.
It was a disaster, but people really liked it. Like, I had, like, 3 people come up to me after the show and just be like, "Yeah, you guys are great. You probably need to get a new vocalist, but that was awesome."
Man, they just threw that fucking chick under the bus, bro.
Yeah. She ended up being, like, a porn star or something, so,
Hey, you can't make rock and roll, man. You might as well make fucking, whoopee.
she found her way. Man.
Oh, man, bro.
I actually saw her at a show, like, not too far back,
Okay.
and, she looked at me, and I was like, "I'm pretty sure she recognizes me." I was like, "I'm not gonna go say anything." Like, I'm just gonna go.
And what's that? She was probably might try to sell you a DVD or something,
Who knows? Yeah.
Fucking, I wanted to get into this too, man. Like,
Mm.
I like, are you a professional gamer? I've been wanting to ask you that because I see you rocking and like your fucking your shot ratio is like fucking tremendous, bro. I couldn't fucking shoot like you, bro, in a million years, man. I'm all like, you know. I mean, are you like are you professional at it, or is that's just like a hobby or some shit?
It's more of a hobby. It was one of those things that I didn't realize I was good at until I started doing it.
Mhm.
Because when I was a kid, I played video games, but I got the dreaded red ring of death when I was like,
Oh, you had the 360 with the red ring of death?
yeah, when I was about, I want to say like 13, something
You
like
ever
that.
send it in? Because like when I
Uh,
sent it in, it took 6 months for me to get my shit back.
yeah,
And
they
they
said it would be $100 to like send it in and get it fixed. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
don't even send you the same one back, bro. They send you a refurbished one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't even send you the same one back, bro. They're like that's why they made sure they were like, take your hard drive. They're not sending you the same shit back.
That's weird. But yeah, I got the red ring of death. So I, from like 14 to, let's see, I have to like actually think like, how old am I? From like 14 to like 23, 24, I didn't touch video games
Oh,
really. Like I play Call of Duty from time to time with my old drummer just because he was like super into it. So I was like, all right. And I ended up getting a PS4.
What was the first Call of Duty you ever played?
The very first Call of Duty I ever played was, hmm, I think it was, I want to say it was like Call of Duty 3, maybe, when like they introduced like the knifing.
Okay.
Because I remember that being like a big deal, like, oh, you can knife in this game now. And like I was like, this is so weird. You have to like click the stick.
Yeah, no, my introduction was I mean I've seen people play. I've seen, fucking Modern Warfare and all that shit. I've seen never understood the joy until I got Black Ops. And that was
Yeah.
it, man. That's all she wrote, bro. I've been playing ever since.
Yeah, I actually stopped with Call of Duty until I think until Black Ops 4, like a couple years ago, because they introduced the battle royale thing.
Mhm.
And like battle royale was such like a cool thing to me, but I didn't like Fortnite because I felt like it was a game made for 8-year-olds.
Oh, dude, I feel the same. Fuck, I watch people play that battle royale shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, like I tried Fortnite for a little bit and I was just like, I can't. Like I feel like I'm beating up children. I can't.
I mean, it's really fucking it's really fucking stupid. I mean, that's just my opinion. Don't people don't get mad at me. My nephew plays fucking Fortnite. He's like 8.
Well,
But
perfect.
I mean, I just think it's stupid. Like I see people like, do you going through the gun? Like they're going through the artillery or whatever through the fucking like, the chest. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, ah, just give me a
Yeah.
gun. Just give me a gun, a small board, and I'm running and gunning, bro. That's it, man.
Yeah, it was super weird to me. But then once Call of Duty announced that Black Ops 4 was going to have a battle royale of its own,
Mhm.
I was like, perfect. Like, this is a battle royale that I could actually play and not feel like, I'm pretending to be a child or something.
Exactly, dude. But I mean, did you? So you didn't play the Call of Duty with the fucking? You didn't play Call of Halo.
Oh, the one with the jetpacks and all that? No.
I love that. That one was so dope, bro. You were able to like hold onto the wall and grip to the
Yeah.
wall and shit, and like wait till somebody comes running around the corner, bap, bap, let go of the wall, fucking jetpack up to wherever the fuck you're going and shit.
Sounds super frustrating.
It's I mean, a lot of people hated it, man, but I mean, once you got the hang of it, bro, that was it, man. It was cool. I mean, it was a lot better than Halo.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, like because when I bought my PS4, it came with Black Ops 3,
Mhm.
but I wasn't like super about it or anything. But it wasn't until I got, I think in like 2017 or something like that, I had seen this channel on YouTube and they were just like playing a bunch of like random games and they started playing a game called Rainbow Six Siege. And I started watching that and I was just like, this is super interesting. And I think it was like my birthday. I'd gotten somebody gave me a PlayStation gift card
Okay.
and I was like, Rainbow Six Siege is on sale. Like I should probably just use the gift card for that. And I ended up buying it and I got so deep into that game.
It's like to me, it's like Call of Duty's high school. Rainbow is like fucking college. I couldn't college, bro.
Yeah. Like that game like completely took over my life for like a good like 2 years, and I ended up getting on a competitive team.
Mhm.
We were called AA Gaming, and all of our names were based off of alcohol.
What was yours, bro?
Mine was Kraken because I thought it sounded cool. I didn't like all like the main ones were taken,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I was like, I don't want to be like Captain Morgan or something. I was like looking through different alcohols. Like I went to like I think I went to like Bevmo's website or something. I just started like going through, and I was like, what's something cool? Because it was all like hard alcohol. So
Mhm.
I was like, ah, Kraken. Like, all right, yeah, that works.
Oh,
So I was AA Kraken for a little while.
I mean, also, I got another thing too. For I have to thank you for introducing me to one of the coolest fucking bands in the fucking universe. You don't even know you introduced me to this fucking band. I
What was
remember
it?
when I started following you on IG and shit. Right when I started following Human Extinction, I started following you on IG. I saw you comment on an all-girl punk band.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Atoma Fox.
Yeah.
Bought the album the same night, bro, and I fucking super down with the whole thing, bro. I have to
Yeah.
thank you for introducing me to the fucking one of the baddest female punk rock bands around, dude.
I didn't even know I introduced you to that. I thought you knew about them before because
No,
I'd seen you had like you followed them and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. He knows them too.
that's because of you, dude. I'm sitting there, I'm doing the overnight shift and stuff like that, and I'm like fucking trying to find things to do, and and I see you comment on I think it was Reese's page,
Yeah, probably.
it's like Atoma Fox. I was like, what the fuck is Atoma Fox? Then I just went down the rabbit hole, and I was like, oh, this is fucking dope. You
Yeah.
know?
I was actually playing with Risa last night. We play Dead by Daylight a lot together.
Have you seen that they I saw something on YouTube that they're coming out. It's not going to be called Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Back for Blood?
Yes. Oh my god, dude, where were they hiding this shit? I didn't know about this. Found out about it yesterday, bro. And I'm like, holy fucking one of my
Yeah.
favorite games in the whole world, dude, was fucking Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
Yeah, I've actually been playing Left 4 Dead 2 a lot with a couple of my friends. They have a gaming channel
Mhm.
and they've been like revving up for Back for Blood. So they were like, yeah, like we're gonna be playing Left 4 Dead 2. Like you want to play? And it's like I think it was like $4 for Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 on Steam. So I ended
Oh
up
yeah.
buying it. Yeah, so I've been playing that a lot because I never played those games.
They were fucking awesome, dude. I mean, that to me, like, is the way, like, you should have like a, first person shooter kind of shit, you know?
Yeah, like I wish that they would do more like zombie type games like that because I was like having so much fun with it. I was like, if Back for Blood is just gonna be like an updated, better graphics version of this, like it's gonna be freaking amazing.
I
Like
mean,
I'm
what,
gonna have
what
so much
killed me
fun.
is like there was supposed to be a number 3, but it's just with all this politics and fucking, and companies and this and that. And it's like, bro, man, that fucking number 3 would have been the shit, man. It would have. I think if they came out with a 3, I think it would have came out probably for like the later N 360.
Yeah,
Before we
probably.
got the Xbox One.
Yeah, it would have been one of the in between games that went for both.
Like
Yeah.
you would have been one of those dudes like you buy fucking you're gonna buy it for both systems no matter what. Like how I am with Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, I played it for PS4, but when I get a PS5, I'm gonna fucking buy it for PS5 too and play it on there.
Yeah, I just bought I do all my stuff like digital. So like when I bought Spider-Man, it just like came with the free upgrade thing.
I can't do digital, bro. I'm old school, man. I like holding physical media, bro.
It's just easier for me because it's like I don't need to go anywhere. It's like if I want to buy a game,
Mhm.
I just buy it and wait a couple hours. And I'm like, all right, and I can play it.
Well, what's up with that cyberpunk fucking game that fucking everybody says it's just fucking
Oof.
and like was it just a digital version or was it also the physical version too? That was all fucked up.
It's all around the game. You want to hear two funny stories with that about my stream and Cyberpunk? Oh man, what is up, Jimmy? Yeah, so I started Cyberpunk, right? And the very first thing you do is create a character. So I went to create my character. Oh wait, are you muted right now?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay. Like it started like lagging a little bit. I was like, oh.
I don't know, man. It's the fuck internet in this fucking world sucks balls. I don't care if you got the fastest speed internet, bro. I got the fucking fastest whatever they fucking have me paying for, and it's still I lag like a motherfucker still sometimes. And I'm like, man, fucking
Ooh,
hogwash, dude. All this bullshit.
damn. I'll answer that question real quick before I tell the stories. Scribble asked, "What's the best game that should be turned into a movie and why?"
Mhm.
My number one is a game that not many people know of, and it is a game series called The Darkness.
I heard of it.
And yeah, it actually had why can't I think of his name from Faith No More?
Mike Patton.
Yeah, it has Mike Patton doing the voice for The Darkness.
That motherfucker does. If you have any creepy voice, I Am Legend, everything. That motherfucker's the voice, bro.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, that is. It was originally a comic series that they turned into a game, but the entire story laid out would make like some of the greatest movies. And it's like it sucks
Mhm.
that it didn't get the hype that it deserved because I thought they were amazing games and they were super fun too because it's like you're sitting there with a gun, but then you have controls to control these like big old like tentacle monsters too. So it's like, it was just super fun. There was like all these like weird things that you could do with like the darkness. And then the
Mhm.
story is just about this like he's he's like in the mafia and all that stuff. And once he comes of age, the darkness comes through him and it's like this curse on his family that it's something that like lives inside him and wants to eventually take over his body and use him as like a vessel.
Mhm.
But for now, they're almost like weapons that he uses, and they kind of look like two little like dragon heads that come out of his back.
It was like a supernatural kind of thing, or
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and so he's like going through, and the main mob boss finds out that he has this power, and he wants to take it from him, so he kills his girlfriend,
Of course.
and then he kills him. So then you fight your way through hell to come back to life so that you could kill the guy. And then the next game, you become the mob boss, but you're still like plagued by the curse of the darkness and
I hate to say it, man, but I think Todd McFarlane's gonna fucking come on little copyright strike there.
some
A
spawn.
little spawn to me, man. A little spawn.
Yeah, little
But
spawn. Yeah, I could see that. But the way the story is, like, it's like, yeah, Scribble, like, go look up the darkness. Like, dude, the artwork for everything, dude, it's so good. Like,
watch
that
out.
game was amazing.
Twisted got a fucking album called The Darkness, so watch out there, Scribble.
Yeah, that's the number one game that I would like to see turn into a movie or a show. Just anything that I can actually like full on watch because I think they did it really well. And then like the second game gets into like if the darkness is playing tricks him, like because he can't trust reality anymore, so he doesn't know if what he's seeing is real or if it's like the darkness's way of trying to get him to give in and let them take him over. It's super good.
They're making fucking games too fucking hard. Whatever happened to just like to me like Super Mario or something, bro? Something simple, straight ahead. Nah, man. They got this elaborate story where it's like, fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude. All most games are now are just like 15 to 20-hour long movies.
yeah. I mean, oh god, what the fuck was it? For Mortal Kombat 11, I didn't even play it, dude. I watched the cutscenes, and for the first and second DLC on it, the cutscenes came out to like about 3 hours and 30 minutes, bro, of just cutscenes.
Yeah, I believe it. I swear, like if you've followed like the God of War series, that is some of the most elaborate storytelling. That's another one that I would like to see made into a movie, but I feel like
It's
with a
coming.
story like God of War, that would be really hard to do because there's so much to cover. And if you don't cover certain things, other things don't have the same impact.
Well, you know who they're looking at either to do God of War. They're either looking. I mean, I would pick, and this is like weird, but I mean, I don't even like the guy, but I would pick Triple H. But people are looking at Batista.
I've also seen a lot of Jason Momoa.
Really?
Yeah, people talking about getting Jason Momoa to play Kratos, which I mean it makes sense because Kratos is supposed to be a giant guy, and freaking Jason Momoa is a giant guy with like tons of acting credits and everything.
Fucking chick magnet, dude. You know they're gonna fill that place up with chicks, bro. Mowing it, bro. You know you sell them to a fucking at least 100,000 chicks.
I swear, did you hear his guest vocals on Phil Anselmo's side project thing?
I've only seen him play bass. I didn't know he did vocals.
Yeah, Phil Anselmo has a project called Scour,
Okay.
and Jason Momoa did growls on it, and it is actually really good.
Oh shit.
Like that dude's metal as it gets. Like he's over in the Hollywood scene doing all these big things. He's still just like freaking wild man, just bringing out all these like metal stuff.
I'm like, to me, I'm like, when I first saw him, I was like, man, is he related to The Rock? Anything with the, is it, he's what is he? He's Samoan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was assuming. I was wondering if he was like related to the same tribe as The Rock and shit, man. I was like, 'cause I'm like, you put them two motherfuckers in a movie, bro, it's over. You know?
Surprised they haven't yet.
Oh, it's coming. I guarantee you, well. He's Aquaman, and fucking The Rock is gonna be Shazam. I mean, not Shazam.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they ever get that shit off the fucking ground.
We'll see. I mean, they're already throwing a Suicide Squad, the next one, on HBO Max, so
I
I'm
mean,
sure it'll only be a matter of time.
to me, I don't mind it, man. Because I'm like, I was starting to like, get numb to it because now they just moved Morbius to fucking 2022
No.
January, and like Spider-Man's coming out in fucking 2022. They moved Venom 2 to. I'm just like, bro, I'm getting numb to it.
Just
You know?
expecting it now.
Yeah, dude, it's really pissing me off. I'm like, dude, ain't no movie theater's gonna open up this year, bro. 2021, everybody's gonna be like, it's another 2020. Yeah, motherfucker, it is, bro. I mean, shit, it is what it is, man. There's nothing gonna open up. Fucking, what the fuck is this cock? Hell yeah. What about you, D? I don't know, man. What about me, man?
I
I
think he
go.
means the games to movies.
Oh, shit, man. Fucking Zelda, bro. Please. I've been waiting for a fucking Zelda, fucking like a legit Zelda movie, man. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I've
Netflix.
never actually played a Zelda game.
No.
Never.
Oh my god, man, dude. That's
Death Stranding. I actually didn't play Death Stranding. I watched all the cutscenes and watched a story breakdown, and that is so complicated. Like, you wanna talk about, like, some abstract, super complicated storytelling, like, Jesus Christ. Like, that was so all over the place, and, like, watching it all and then watching somebody break down, like, exactly what's happening the entire time. It was like a 50-minute long just to break down, like, the gist of it, and I was like, "Jesus Christ," like,
we got two
so
questions
much.
here. Scribble wants to know what's the worst game ever made into a movie, and what did you think about Lords of Chaos, the movie?
Lords of Chaos, I did not see. I like, had it and was gonna watch it, and I didn't. I don't know why.
Doesn't
But
sound like
then,
I didn't hear really good things about it.
yeah, that I don't know, like,
Like, I mean, I heard Danny Diablo say that he's like, bro, man, you smacked them like bitches.
yeah, worst game made into a movie. You mean like the worst video game movie, or the worst, like,
I,
the
I,
game is horrible and it got turned into a movie?
you think maybe Super Mario or Doom? Doom is a guilty pleasure for me.
Yeah, I'd say Doom is fun, but Doom, what is it called? Like Doom Annihilation? That was just horrible.
Oh, dude, I had to watch it, bro, but it was, oh god, man, it was fucking shitty as hell.
Dude, they had it so perfect to where they could have at least ended it cool,
Mhm.
because I was like, "Okay, well, based on the Doom 2016 lore, that would have been where he goes from Doom guy to then he spends so much time in the Hell realm where time is completely different. He
Yeah.
becomes a legend and he becomes the legendary Doomslayer. And then when he comes back to our realm,
Mhm.
that he's in the tomb and everything. So I was like, okay, if they want this girl to be Doom guy and transform her into the Doomslayer, this is where they do it. And they didn't do it and they screwed it up.
I mean, wasn't it it was a made for home movie or whatever, or some shit like that? It didn't even
Yeah.
theaters.
Yeah. It was bad. I would say that one, like Doom Annihilation, just because I'm a huge Doom fan. Like Doom is what got me my Twitch affiliate, and
Mhm.
it's like I don't know, dude. I was so hyped because they're all like, "Oh, this movie is gonna be like, really faithful to the game lore and all that stuff." I'm like, it was not. It had nothing to. It was just freaking. It was just them battling aliens. It wasn't even demons, really. It was weird.
I mean, Scribble Mortal Kombat 2 is another guilty pleasure, bro.
I
Annihilation
actually
guilty pleasure.
I actually don't even remember it. I remember the original Mortal Kombat movie and thinking that, like, Scorpion was, like, the most badass dude ever.
That was dope. I mean, for the time, compared to Street Fighter, the fucking movie, Mortal Kombat killed it, bro. Killed.
Fighter I never watched. I just remember freaking isn't Chun-Li the one that plays her is the one that does the voice for Mulan, right?
I think so. And I have to put it out there. Mulan on Disney. Mulan. I shitted on that movie so much that when I watched it, I take it back, dude. It was dope. I actually enjoyed that fucking movie, man.
I just hate that I grew up as like growing up. That was like my go-to Disney song, the freaking "Let's Get Down to Business." It was nowhere in the movie, and freaking General Shang isn't even in the movie. It's like, how are you gonna do my boy Shang like that? Not even have him in there anymore.
Speaking of movies, though, man, what do you think about fucking the rumor going around that fucking that Chris Evans is gonna do the Hydra Captain America?
That would be really cool.
Like they're talking about maybe in the multiverse of madness, he might be the Hydra Captain America.
That'd be really good, and it would be really interesting to see him as like a villain, because the closest to a villain we've gotten out of Chris Evans is like him playing X number 2 and freaking Scott Pilgrim.
He signed a 3-movie contract with Disney. I mean, not solo movie, but I mean, he's going to be in 3 different movies.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. The thing that I was talking with my friend last night about it, and she was because she had brought that up too, and she was saying that she was hoping that they were gonna kind of give us some insight and show what it was like when he goes back to bring the stones back to where they should be.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be amazing, like getting to see that as a show or a movie or something like that, like kind of Captain America going back in time, placing the stones, running into certain things, and then he finally decides, like when he gets to Peggy Carter's time, he's just like, I'm just gonna stay here.
I think they're saving him for Secret Wars. Like the
That'd
last
make
movie Secret Wars,
Yeah, that'd make a lot of sense.
Because that's where they're going, bro. They already got Doctor Doom's gonna fucking be in Black Panther 2. You already got Doctor Doom coming in, bro, and like fucking you're gonna have the X-Men or whoever fucking, you got fucking Deadpool in there, I heard Colossus is gonna come back, and it's
gonna start getting crazy.
they need to just start just dropping it. Like if you can't put it in the movies, write it off on taxes, bro. That's it, man. Put that shit on the streaming service, man. Stop fucking stalling.
Yeah, I just can't wait until we have it to the point where it's just like there's so many branches of like the MCU that you could just like don't even know where to start. Like, that's gonna be pretty cool. And then like all the stuff that they're just already bringing in from all the Netflix stuff, like they said freaking Charlie Cox has already filmed his stuff as Daredevil.
And you got fucking Jessica Jones is gonna be on She-Hulk.
Yeah. I just need them to bring back John Bernthal as the Punisher. I need that.
I really think, like, I keep using the wrong word, but I just like the way it's just, to me, it's what I think it means. They're Me Tooing his ass, bro. Because the whole fucking, they're trying to fucking cancel the Punisher because fucking people are wearing the Skull T-shirt.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Stop it, bro. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, which is weird because that's not even like what it's about.
Exactly, I mean,
like it's funny too because it's like if the Punisher were a real person, dude, he'd be punishing those random rioters that decided to kill cops at the freaking Capitol. Like,
exactly, bro. The Punisher would be fucking on them, bro, like white on rice, dude.
Yeah, dude. So it's like I don't understand. I mean, isn't he? I mean, like in the show, there's like a part where he's killing white supremacists. Like,
yeah,
what more do you want? Like, just makes no sense. It's just a bunch of people that like thought it looked intimidating, probably, and so they threw it on a bunch of their, weird Trump stuff.
I don't find the Punisher logo intimidating, bro. It's like if I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, you're a Punisher fan. Like you read the comics about the cartoon. Which one are you into?
Yeah, it's super weird to me. Like people are weird. Just one of those things, though, that trying to hijack something that's really cool.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they cancel it, because I know they're supposed to be bringing him in. Like they've been in talks with this motherfucker, so I know they're supposed to be bringing him in, but
yeah, which is crazy too, because it's like if you think of all of the actors and everybody that was involved with the Netflix series, It's like John Bernthal is the most accomplished actor out of any of those people. So it's like if they're gonna bring in anybody, bring him in, you know. And the way he played the Punisher, like nobody could even touch that performance.
I mean, I saw it on him even when he was on The Walking Dead. I was like, man, this gotta be a good Punisher.
Yeah.
Like, he just got that fucking attitude, you know, that stank ass attitude that the Punisher got. You know?
Yeah, and he played it perfect. Like I've probably watched The Punisher, like I'm probably in the double digits now for how many times I watched that show through. But I always start with Daredevil season 2 when he makes his appearance. I just skip everything. I skip
Daredevil, that was the fucking ish right there, bro.
Yeah, Daredevil was really good, but it's like in season 2 with all the stuff with Elektra, it just kind of like I don't know, season 2 gets like very weird, it's all over the place to me.
Mm.
So usually I'll just use that as my starting point to watch The Punisher. So I'll like skip through like and watch like the best parts. And then yeah.
I could skip part 3 though, man. Season 3, because I mean, it kind of pissed me off. He wasn't wearing a suit at all, hardly. You know, fucking Bullseye was wearing a suit. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
I know you want to show your face, and then you got certain amount of time in your contract for face shots, but it's like they need to cut that face shot out, bro. If you're playing a character like Captain America, you're not taking that helmet off unless you're in the base. Keep the motherfucker on. Tony, stop opening your mask. They're gonna shoot you in your face. You know? Like, come on, man.
You gotta just play it out.
Exactly, dude. It's exactly, bro. It's some fucking, it's like some straight fucking bullshit, man.
Like if they bring in Doctor Doom and he doesn't have the whole
He
mask.
take his mask off, be like, I'm Doom. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, like who knows how they're gonna play it, but I really hope that we get some like really well done stuff because everything they've done up until now has just been like extremely well done.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna get a little complicated with bringing in everything else.
Mm.
So I'm hoping they don't start cutting corners and like.
Here, I got you on this one. Here we go. Hold on with this one, man. Spoilers, motherfucker. Spoilers. Have you seen episode 3 of WandaVision?
Ah, dude, not yet.
Spoilers averted. Spoilers averted. You gotta watch that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
I swear most of my time lately has been spent just watching Friends on Twitch.
Friends. Oh, I think about the show Friends. I'm like,
oh no.
What the fucking Friends? Like, what?
No, like I've made friends with a lot of streamers on Twitch, and
Mhm.
most of my time has just been devoted to like checking out what they're doing.
Mhm.
Like I've met a lot of people in the Rocksmith community, which I don't know if you remember Rocksmith. It's like the Guitar Hero game that you play on guitar.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I played guitar, I couldn't do it. I'm like, I don't I can't do it. Like, this thing is just I mean, I was trying to play it like Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
But I'm like, eh.
Yeah, there's a whole community of people that do that on Twitch, and we found them because the guy who runs it, my friend goes by Venom Hammer.
Okay.
He created this whole festival that they do. It's like 3 days long, and they'll raid each other's streams, and they'll keep like the same viewers. So it's like as if you're performing and people are just rotating on the stage, and they'll just go from people's stream, and they'll have time slots and everything, and they'll have like, okay, this person's going to play their favorite songs, this person's going to play their favorite songs from this band, and they just rotate out like that like every hour or so.
Yeah.
And Legator ended up sponsoring the second time they did that.
Okay.
And so we got introduced to all these people, and they all joined like Legator's Discord, and I started talking with a ton of them. And so now I'm in most of their chats and everything, and I ended up meeting a ton of them because like for some reason everybody's kind of getting into the game Dead by Daylight right now.
Okay.
And that's a game that I'm pretty good at. So I've kind of like
first person shooter or action?
It's like a horror game. So there's one person who's a killer, and there's different types of killers, and they all have different abilities. There's even like movie killers like Freddy Krueger, Ghostface. They got what's it called?
Michael Myers and Jason in there. Chucky?
Yeah, Michael Myers is in there.
Anybody like that?
No, not yet. They have like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. They have like a bunch of stuff like that, and then there's 4 survivors. So the survivors need to work on generators to power the door so that they could escape, and the killer needs to stop them from doing that, and he needs to sacrifice them on a hook because all the
You get to play either one, like the
yeah,
Survivor or
you could play either one.
it sounds like it reminds me like did you play the Friday the 13th game?
It's very much a better version of Friday the 13th. Not like I played Friday the 13th. It was super wonky.
Yeah, I tried it just because like I played the original on Nintendo, which is if you guys got the fucking big joystick and you use super slow motion, you could beat Jason with that, but you can't beat him when he's fucking regular without super slow. But the one I just had for the Xbox One X and fucking PS4, that was yeah,
Yeah, Dead by Daylight is kind of like the refined version of that. And then on top of that, there's like all these different survivors you can play as. There's all these perks, and there's different mechanics to the game. Like it's really fun, but it's a game that I was like already really good at. And all these streamers that are doing Rocksmith and everything, they just happen to all end up getting into the same game around the same time. So I had seen who's now my friend, Venom Hammer, he was about to start playing Dead by Daylight. I was like, "Oh, like you play this a lot? Like, do you need somebody to play with?" So I jump in there and like I ended up networking and meeting like a ton of these people. So and then they're all streaming at like different times. So most of my day is literally just like I open my computer, I start working on songs, I start working on like I start doing the stuff that I do for Legator, which I'm the community manager for the company. So I do all of like I'll be on the Discord answering questions, trying to promote certain things. I'll be on Facebook trying to promote things through their community page and all that fun stuff.
So you're
And
running the whole like the whole like network or whatever for like social
yeah,
media.
not all of it. Like the main social media I think is taken care of by our A&R, but pretty much the social media that is directly consumer based is what I do. So it's like when it comes to talking to people directly about certain things, I do that a lot, and anything that I can't answer, I pass up the chain. So most of my day is just doing that, and then yeah. So I didn't end up getting to a WandaVision just yet. I was gonna watch it last night, but then my friend called me, so I was like, all right, well,
That's when I checked it out. I remembered I remembered last night that it was on, bro. So that's when I actually checked it out. It's pretty cool. It's moving. I'll just say that. It's progressing very well.
yeah,
You know.
that's good to hear too, because that's like the only thing that I'm worried about with that show. I'm just like, okay, like, are we gonna start getting somewhere?
Yeah, seriously. But you know what, man? I think we're not gonna be disappointed with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that one I'm expecting is gonna be great, just because it's gonna be dealing with you know, my favorite character out of the MCU, which is Captain America. So it's like the fallout of him leaving.
Yeah.
Like I really want to see how that all goes.
I want to see fucking how they bring in fucking what is he fucking Agent something? What the fuck is that? When they remake Captain America, fucking
They remake him.
well, they have another guy become Captain America.
Oh,
Spoilers, motherfuckers, if you haven't read the comics or anything like that or seen it, but America doesn't want Falcon to fucking be Captain America. So they get fucking they got some it's called Agent something or whatever. He's got the American flag on the front, bro, but it's like all kind of like, like grayish and shit.
Hmm.
He kind of looks like what do you call that? Like a SWAT,
Oh, okay.
SWAT team kind of fucking thing and shit. And also too, like, did you hear that fucking that Henry Cavill wants to come in as Captain Britain?
Yeah, I've seen that. That'd be super cool. Yeah,
That'd
especially
be some
since
weird
like,
shit, man.
since these DC movies are kind of dying out.
You know what? I love. I don't. Even Wonder Woman was okay, But I mean, I love the fucking regular DC shit because more or less because I like the DC characters more. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I grew up with Batman and Superman and shit like that. To me, like, so I mean, I like that universe. I mean, I like Marvel too, but you know, I mean, shit. I really hope they can actually fucking redeem themselves with fucking this new Justice League because now instead of a fucking 4 series show, it's gonna be an actual 4 hour movie.
Yeah, the Snyder cut and all that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll sit there and watch that, but I mean, hopefully they redeem themselves with that. But I have a feeling that a lot of characters that they're not using in DC are just gonna swing over to Marvel soon.
Yeah, most
Oh.
likely. But we'll see what happens, I guess. I'm a little iffy on things with that just because it seems like all of the big plans that they had are kind of falling to the wayside because the like the big shots they've taken just kind of fell flat.
Are you talking about DC?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
they
like
look scared. They look scared, bro. Like scared to like jump, like to jump into something.
yeah. So that's like the thing where I'm kind of like that I'm kind of weary about. I'm like wondering if they're going to stop putting so much money into them and if they're going to stop like
You heard AT&T wants to fucking they're thinking about selling each fucking character off the movie theaters, like to like studios, like separate the whole thing. And it's like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Like DC is the only one that actually has all their characters under one umbrella. I mean, Marvel still has fucking the Hulk's still owned by Universal. And Submarine is still owned by Universal. So it's like DC's the only one with every character under one umbrella. And it's like AT&T's looking at it like, oh, we could sell Superman for this amount of money to this studio. Batman. It's like, you cock fuckers, bro. But I mean, I hope not. But I mean, that's what it looks like it might be going into soon if they don't start picking up the pace, and dropping fucking Black Adam and shit like that with The Rock and, have people fucking go to the movies.
yeah. I think it just might be that thing that the like individual movies like Joker for example
Yeah.
or the
Like
way
that?
that they're hyping up the Batman.
Did you like the Joker or no?
I liked it to a certain extent. My main issue with it is there is no there's no show that this is the criminal mastermind who is the arch nemesis of Batman,
Yeah.
Joker. He's just kind of like an agent of chaos, which is cool, but I don't think that that's a good representation of the Joker I mean, Batman's supposed to be one of the most like iconic heroes of all time and everything, and it's like this is the guy that's going to be his arch nemesis. I don't know about that.
I don't think that's I don't think that's the fucking Joker. I just think
Yeah,
that
that was like my main thing because it's like if they're gonna hype it up and later tell us like, oh well, he's the one that just influences the real Joker. I'm like, that's kind of dumb.
yeah. I mean, I fell asleep to it though, man. I watched it at home and I fell asleep.
Yeah, like I knew Rat was like huge fan of it. Like he
Oh,
was
dude.
hyping it up like crazy. But I watched it. I was like, it was cool for what it was, but all I saw it as was a kind of the more not typical, but a little what's the word? You kind of see where it's going. He's already like mentally not all there. People keep on pushing him and pushing him until he gets to the breaking point, and now here we are at the end.
I watched that and Maleficent the same night, and I think Maleficent was 1,000 times better with Angelina Jolie than the fucking Joker.
I'm trying to remember. I think I only saw part of Maleficent.
Like to me, that was like I thought it was gonna suck, bro. But those two movies are fucking awesome. Part one and part two are awesome.
I only saw I think half of the first one, and I remember when it got to the part where he like cut off her wings. I think it was.
Mhm.
I was like, oh. There was genuine sadness that I watched when I was watching. I was like, oh. I was like, how you gonna do that, man? It's not cool.
Well, let's get into the last part of the segment here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, what's in the future for the Human Extinction? What do you guys like? I know you said you're getting ready to go into the studio and do a couple covers and stuff like that. But I mean, what are your plans on dropping another EP or an LP or something like that?
So the main thing right now is we've now released 4 like redone songs.
Mm.
And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to release the EP that is all of the redone songs.
Okay.
So the songs from 2017 from our album Extant,
Mm.
we're redoing them all with Victor and with Sydney. We
Okay.
still have no drummer. The the drums are pretty much all done, programmed by me, and then fixed up by my friend Josh,
Okay.
who is our producer. So the plan is right now to work on the very last song that we have to do for that. And
Mm.
once that's done, we're going to be releasing a video of some sort. Maybe it'll be a full music video, maybe it'll be a playthrough video. Not 100% sure. And with that, we'll kind of like start putting out all the information about when the full album's coming out and, what you're pretty much going to be looking at for, album artwork and all that stuff. So that'll be the next thing. We'll release the single and be like, here's all the information.
You know when do you know when the new slash old? I mean, I don't know how would you like say it, like the 2021 version of the EP. Like, do you know when it's gonna drop though? What month or?
Not yet. We won't know 100% until we have everything done and recorded. Because when my friend comes over here, we're gonna be finishing up the ending of one of the songs, and then
Mhm.
we're gonna be recording a cover that we're gonna use as a bonus track for the album.
Okay.
So once that's done, we still need to get Victor in the studio so that he could actually record the vocals. So I won't know a set day or set like time frame until all of that's done.
You guys all live in the same area though, right? You don't have to like travel, different
Yeah,
parts.
we don't have to travel too far, but it's all about scheduling, and then it's also about, us sitting down and writing everything out.
Mm.
So that might be a bit of a process because we could get something super solid the first time we get together, or it might take like the fourth or fifth time that we get together.
When's the last time you guys actually jammed together in
Man,
the same room?
it's been a while. Definitely before all this.
Are
All
you
this,
doing like online jamming, like like over like the computer and shit like that?
we want to start to. It's life's been hectic for all of us, so it's pretty much been a lot of I'll work on something or I'll come up with an idea and I'll send it out and then we'll kind of like collaborate little by little, but it's never us like live actually working on anything.
Mm.
But we want to start getting together more. Tomorrow they're actually going to be coming over for the McGregor Poirier fight.
Okay.
So we're probably going to talk a little business and figure out what we're going to be doing for, the next stuff. Because with all of this stuff pretty much in the bag, like for this EP,
Mm.
we're going to be looking to what's next. And then beyond that, we're going to be looking to, just put out some 100% brand new stuff that's never been heard before.
All right. Well, you got any shout outs you wanted anything, I mean, I've been having your big cartel on the bottom. For anybody who's been watching the whole video, just go to the Human Extinction bigcartel.com and you pick up some fucking cool ass t-shirts and shit,
Yeah. Guess just shout out to I guess the band pages and themselves, the Human Extinction on Facebook. Then on YouTube and Instagram, it's going to be under THX Official
Mhm.
because the Human Extinction was already taken. And yeah, I guess if you want to see me gaming and all that stuff, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Sundays
Mhm.
under Stephen Shred, which is my name on this thing. And then you can follow me on Instagram and all that too for random content. I post videos of gaming stuff all the time, and then I play a bunch of random songs and throw it up there too. So yeah,
All
that's
right.
pretty much it. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on, dude, man. This is a fucking honor, bro, to have you on here, man. I know it wasn't a typical interview, we jumped around.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still fucking dope. Your band is fucking awesome. And, I hope fucking, when you guys come out with the new shit, man, I'll just keep fucking grabbing it, bro, off of iTunes, man. If you see anything off iTunes, it's me. That's where I get most of my music from.
We definitely appreciate it.
But I mean, everybody out there, man, make sure you check this out. We'll have this up on the audio probably in 2 days. I mean, the video, I'm just gonna leave it up the way it is right now, but the audio will be up in about 2 days. You can find the audio anywhere. Famcast Media Podcast Network is all over the place. And thank you again, Stephen, for being on the show.
Of course.
And we're gonna go out with your track "Vile" featuring Ryan Alanis. Is that how you pronounce it?
Alanis, I think.
Alanis.
Yeah, not 100% sure though.
And how did you before we leave, bro? How did you get him to get on the track and everything? How did this whole process happen?
He was actually our producer's roommate.
Oh shit!
He suggested that we get him on a track. So I pretty much just told him, I was like, well, here are the super heavy songs, because I knew what his voice sounded like. I was like, have him pick one, and he picked that one.
Shit. All right, man. Well, you guys can get Vile from I got it off of iTunes. You can get it off of iTunes. I know it's on Spotify, Stitcher, probably every major platform where you can hear music.
Yep. And
thank you very much again, bro. Enjoy your day. Make sure you keep it metal, like Kwame always says. And this is Vile, bro. Peace out, brothers.
Have a good night.
Before you die, I can't say why I'm broken, being. I will never leave. They will follow me. The strength of this cannot be. There's something inside of me. I can't let go of this. Let me stay. Broken memories I've left inside a creature has taken control of my mind. My vision is blurry. I will let There's something inside of me. Take my life. But if you try not to struggle inside my mind, I will rest with it. It's